What up, big time gang? Welcome back to another Tommy Big Time video. This one is a special video. This is an intro into something that, man, I gotta say, man, I'm humbled. I'm a lucky dude. I get a lot of love from collectors, and this is another person that's already gave me 15 before to review, and now he gave me another 20 to review. And not only did he give me another 20, but he bought some watches from me. And he gave me my first Diver Dan automatic pro diver. This is a 47 millimeter or 45, I think it is. Beautiful abalone dial. I think it's just gorgeous. But smaller than I'm used to, but I like it. It's a beautiful watch. So JD is an Invicta collector. He's been collecting for maybe a couple years now. The way we got in contact was he found me through YouTube, and he hit me up through I believe it was email, and then I got him on the Facebook, and he did Facebook for a while, but I don't think he does it anymore. And he still follows me on YouTube. We exchange numbers, we talk. JD is a veteran, so shout out to you, salute to you, brother. JD is also a truck driver. He was a chef, and he's on the road a lot. So whenever he comes out here to Phoenix, he stops by, and we take the time to visit each other. So this is the third or fourth time I've met up with him, and he gave me a whole bunch of watches to review and share with you guys, which is awesome because most of these watches I'll never own. And this is a great chance for me to actually get new content for the channel and for you guys, the big time gang, and for me to actually see pieces that I will never see in person. So Kyle just recently did it. This is JT's second round of doing it. So you're going to see a lot of videos with his watches in the collection, and just showing you my take and what I think about the watches. So there's going to be a lot of videos to follow, but this is an introduction video to JD's 20 watches that he has sent me or gave me to review. And we're going to start with this beautiful Grand Diver. Also, while we're on this video, JD really loves this case, so I thought I'd show you guys this. It's a 3-slot case. Really, really cool design. It's like that graffiti style. Got skulls on it and stuff. Super dope design. So this was one of the 3 cases he gave me to with full of watches. This is a 3-slot Invicta dive case. But anyway, we'll flip you over to the other side of the table, and we'll get into the specs, and I think we're going to size this bad boy as well. Okie dokie. So first things first, here's this beautiful watch in person. Nice and close up. This is a limited edition, commemorative edition. Now it doesn't have a limited edition number, but it is a limited edition. Beautiful abalone dial. This is model number 23453. It's got a charcoal bezel insert there, and then all stainless steel. You see the Grand Diver there. Screw down crown. This is 47 millimeters. I feel like it wears like a 45. 22 millimeter thick bracelet width, which makes it very, very thin for me. I'm used to my big beefy watches, and like my Chaos, they measure that at 34 millimeters at the lugs when it starts to taper. So huge drastic difference, but you know, difference is good. Change is good. This has the Seiko NH35 automatic movement in it, 24 joules. And let's unwrap this bad boy and get a size. Now, like I said, this is a gift from JD, and this is basically like the introduction to JD's watches. And so what better to start with but one that he gave me. Got that scissor clasp, and what's funny is this is the milled clasp, but it's high polished. You never see that. So normally when it's milled, it's just left in that milled finish or it's brushed. This is actually high polished, which is very different. I don't think I've ever owned a watch that had it high polished. Nice little detail there. The exhibition case window looks great. So let's get this off of here. So this is a brand new watch that JD had just sitting in his in one of his cases, and you're gonna see that trend a lot. A lot of JD's watches have never been worn, and I'm actually gonna be unwrapping them and sizing them with you guys because me and JD have the same size wrist, which is about a little less than 8.5 inches, and so he was like, you know, size them to fit you and they'll fit me and I can wear my watches. So I was like, cool, no problem. For the favor he's doing me, that's the least I can do for him. He's hooking the big time gang up with a whole bunch of content. And that goes for, you know, all of us that, you know, enjoy watching my channel. You're going to see a whole bunch of variety of watches, not just the norm that you're used to watching my channel. Because I only like certain watches. I only collect certain watches. So if somebody like this isn't offering them to me to review, well then, you know, the chances of them being on my channel are slim to none. So look at that beautiful abalone dial. Like I said, this is model number 23453. Here's that case back again. Grand Diver, 47 millimeters. Okay. So let's take what I have off my wrist, which I have a tree on my wrist today. Put that there. Let's put this on and let's see what we got to do to get this to fit. So I'm thinking 2, maybe 3. You see that, the play there. We're going to do 2 and we'll see where we land. So before we start, I see a lot of people that are sloppy with their links and it drives me nuts. And so we're going to create the little baggie that my links are going to go into. So I told you this was model number 23453. I'm going to put Diver Dan Ab. And now let me know more or less which watch those links belong to. And that's a description that I will know because this is the only watch I have with a Diver Dan on there. Or Scuba Steve or however you want to call it. But so that'll stick out to me and I will know which watch that is referring to. Now, I'm not sure. I know some pro divers are screwed in, and I can't really tell. So we're going to attempt to tap a pin out and see how that works. And this does not appear as though they're going to tap out. Maybe they are. Yep, I was right. So what's happening is I'm hitting the plastic. There's one pin out. Just move the tree out of the way. Wow, these things are stubborn. I'm going the right direction. There we go. Never give up, right? That's the motto. Never give up. Eventually you're going to get it. Now we're going to put it back in. I'm not going to get too crazy with putting it back in yet because I want to make sure that it fits properly before I button it all up and get it all nice and tight and then have to readjust it again. So we'll just go like that for now. And now we'll do the other side the same way. One, two. Okay. Same thing here. Remove the link. Put it back in. Push the pin right back through. And there we go. Now I'm going to try it on real quick. I'm going to give this a little tiny tap so it doesn't put too much strain on the pins. And let's try it on. Yep, that's going to be like a glove. Perfect. So there it is. 2 links out and it fits me perfect. So if you notice, I took 1 link out of each side of the bracelet. That's important to keep the clasp centered on your wrist. Sometimes you got to remove 3 and it's going to be, or 5 and it's going to be an awkward number. And then, you know, from there, you just take out 2 from one side, 3 from the other, depending on your preference. But you always want to try to go even if it's possible, because that way you keep your clasp centered on your wrist. I see a lot of people that, you know, just get anxious or whatever it may be. And they remove, you know, 4 from one side and 1 from the other. And when they're taking pictures of their watch, you can see that it's not centered. And I mean, if that's fine with you, cool. I mean, whatever. But for me, that would drive me nuts. So I always do my best to get it to be dead center. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just tapping on the pin to make sure it's in and seated correctly so that it does not come loose on me when I'm wearing it. That is very, very important. Now, you don't want to hit it too hard, and that's why I tapped over and over and over. But you do want to make sure that it's secure on there. So now the watch is sized. Now you know it fits my wrist. Now we're going to put the links together and put them in their bag. So let's get the links. Now you see the arrows here pointing that way. So that means we're going to put the pins in the opposite way with the split side of the head going towards against the arrows. So just like so. And then there it goes. So big shout out to JD, man. Very thankful. Very appreciative. Giving a watch away is an awesome gesture. And I'll never ask for anything. But when it's given to me, I'm never going to refuse it. And not because I'm like, yeah, I'm greedy and I want all your watches. But because that's a kind gesture that I've done myself plenty of times. And I know when you reach out and you want to help somebody or give somebody something, for them to reject it is like a slap in the face. So I'm very thankful, very appreciative. I never asked for anything. When he offered it, I was like, sure. And he actually offered me a much larger watch, another Grand Diver that was like 56 millimeters. But this watch was so beautiful. He's like, do you like this one? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, would you rather have that one? And I was like, yes. Because the other one just isn't my style anymore. I'm more into 50 millimeter watches is what I really, really like now. And so this being 47 isn't too far off from that. And it's going to, you know, wear well for me. This is kind of like a classy watch for me. So very, very appreciative. Stay tuned. I'll have wrist shots and photos. And as always, have a great day. Turn that bell notification to all. And stay safe. God bless.